Tell me if this sounds familiar. Every email, social media post, blog post that you create comes down to the last minute, like you're a spy defusing a bomb. We're running out of time for the bomb. Don't have enough time. If that's you and you want to batch your content creation process to get ahead, then you are in the right place. Hey, I'm Clint and I make marketing simple and more fun. Stay around to the end of the video and I'll show you all the ways that I messed up while creating it. Let's get right to it. Let's break down why your content strategy is so time consuming. First, we need to know that we humans are not very good at multitasking. Multitasking leads to as much as a 40% drop in productivity, and multitasking is really just focus switching. When you write the headline for a blog post and then you click on an email and then you answer a coworker on Slack, we lose traction because we are distracted. Chances are you're having a hard time watching just one side. Am I right? No. The reason being is because we have an illusion of urgency. So marketers have a tendency to think that everything is urgent. However, the label of urgent probably means that the task is less important than we think. Studies have shown that our brains prefer to do smaller urgent tasks with a smaller payoff over more impactful tasks with a larger payoff. Oh, you need me to do my taxes. How about I eat some gummy bears instead? The truth is that most urgent tasks are not truly urgent, especially if they can be completed in a matter of minutes. Create a list of your daily activities that require creative, critical thinking and separate those from the ones that don't. Work on those important but less urgent projects before you do the mind-numbing things that you don't need to be as sharp for. Here's the thing about creating content. When you start big and then you work your way down, you get ahead, but not the other way around. I think that rhymed. I think it did. Yep. Just one long-form blog post, video, or podcast can create up to 5 emails and up to 2 months of social media content. And I realize my finger is still just right here. So start big and then make your way small. Step number 1 of content batching is to create 52 keyword optimized topic ideas. So these are assets that you would love to create and that would also elevate your business and your brand's voice. Can you hear me? Do I sound elevated? Now, this should be long-form topics that require a deep dive. So think blog post over 3,000 words or more, or up to 4 5-minute long videos, or 1 20-minute long video, or 1 hour long podcast. Step number 2 is to make your content. Now that you have a big list, choose a single piece of content and then create a high quality asset. I choose you to be my long form content asset today. For more information on how and why to create long form content, click here or here, wherever it's going. Step number 3 is to create the visuals for your content. So whether you're creating a blog post or shooting a video or recording a podcast, you're still going to want to have some static images. I mean, I do like coloring, so I guess I like coloring. Shoot for around 15 to 20 images per piece of long form content. Hold up, what? Listen, you don't need to be an expert designer to create this content either. Any small business owner can use a tool like Canva to create helpful visuals that add value to your audience. And we'll talk about how these visuals are gonna come in handy later on, so stick around for that. Step number 4 is to edit and then revise your content. An editor is an indispensable asset to your creative process. Outsource the editing process by hiring one on a site like Writer Access to ensure that your content is ready for the public. Clint, you started every single sentence with the word and. And your point is? This will also save you time in the content creation process. Get an editor. Or is it a editor? Editor, get one. Step number 5 is to create and post your long form content in a cadence. So a great cadence is to create 3,000 plus word blog posts a week and to post 1 or 2 a week. Why so many? Well, things come up, like you're gonna get in the way. But if you create multiple long form content assets each week, you will not be derailed when they do. In fact, you're gonna start to get ahead. I'm actually not behind, I'm ahead, but now I can't stop. Can't stop. If you're making videos, shoot for creating 3 to 5 videos a week. If you're making podcasts, record 3 a week. Step number 6 is to repurpose and promote your content in email and on social media. So your content, since it's long form, will be broken down into sections. It really does need sections. Use these different sections of your content to create up to 5 emails. These should add value by dropping a bit of knowledge, but also point back to your blog for the complete scoop. So really what you want to do is just give them a little taste. Just give them a little taste. And then they're going to be like, where can I get the rest of that? Even if the reader has already read your blog post, your email will be a good reminder of the information that they learned. All marketing is a practice and memorization. All marketing is a practice and memorization. All marketing is a practice and memorization. Next, you'll want to create your social post for your content. Create 1 post for every image or subsection that you created. Reuse the wording from your blog post, but then change the headline so it's more emotionally engaging. You will cry tears of joy when you see this new SEO hack. Got it. If you're using video, then chop up selected parts into 29 or 59-second clips with subtitles. Not 30 seconds, 29 seconds. Not 1 minute, 59 seconds. Trust me on this one, it matters. 59 seconds, not 60 seconds. Remember that you can still use images from your video as social posts too. And for podcasts, transcribe your content and then create a blog post complete with headings and subsections. Use a software like Sonics.ai to have your audio transcribed automatically. This is also going to make it easier for you to plug and copy for your emails and your social media. Oh, so you're saying I need words for content. Is that what you're telling me? Words for content? Step number 7 is to get ahead and then to repurpose content. Whew, now you've got a bit of breathing room. Just do the same thing next week. If you create 1 long form blog post with 5 emails and 20 images, then after 10 weeks of hustle, just 1 quarter of work, you now have your emails written for the whole year and your social media content for the next year and a half. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Once you have your emails and your social done for the year, then you can focus on creating even higher quality content. Here's how you can take your content to the next level. The first way is to reach out to expert contributors to collaborate with. Hey, Mr. President. Yes, you can be on my blog again. He's always calling me. Turn blog topics or subsections into videos. Oh, dude, this is getting super meta. Next, you can consider adding another medium to the mix, or you can even engage with your social media following even more. True story, I like to add a sad face emoji to people's content because nobody uses the sad face emoji usually, and it makes me stick out. So they're like, who's this person putting a crying face to my baby shower photos? And it's me. I'm looking. I just want you to know that I see it and that I'm responding. I've gotten asked to stop multiple times. It's a problem. It makes me feel seen, okay? It makes me feel seen. You can also do original research by taking surveys of your email list or your social media following. Excuse me, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being awesome and 10 being out of this world, how would you rate this video so far? Oh, you love it, that's great. Could you go ahead and then just leave a comment saying how much you love it? Press that like button, that subscribe button. Thanks, you're so nice. If you want to learn even more about content batching, then you can see the full blog post complete with sources and examples by clicking the link in the description box. Now, behold the glory of my stumblings. Oh my God, I actually did pretty good there. That was pretty good. Of urgency. So markers have a tendency, markers or marketers? What are we, a marker? Do we write things? Do you take off my head and then write things with me? Just one long form blog post, video or podcast. I see what I'm doing. I'm making new words. We've got sirens like it is Gotham City here. Hold up, what? Clint, you started every single sentence. Step 5 is to create your post. Wait, what is that? I can't believe it. I'm actually ahead. Step number 6 is to, so many things. Promote it on email. You promote it in email? With email. Where can I get the rest of that? Yep, I'm totally good. Good. I'll say, let's film some video. Shall we make some film for the cinema?